Peace, prosperity, and abundance. Peace, prosperity, and abundance. Welcome back to Earth Goddess TV. For newcomers, welcome, welcome, welcome. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Here on this channel, we talk about anything involving basically beginner's astrology and spirituality. For the Earth Goddess gang, y'all know what time it is. Make sure you get comfortable. We're back with another zodiac series on basically what I like about each 12 zodiac signs. So, before we hop into that, you make sure if you have any interest in the handmade, handcrafted candles, make sure you follow your girl at Earth Goddess _ candles on IG, and all that information will be linked down below, as well as I'll be also offering career and basically life purpose readings. The link for that will be down below as well. Make sure you hit your girl up. So let's talk about Sagittarius. So we all know Sagittarius is fire. With Sagittarius are dope. What I like the most about Sagittarius, I like their adventurous nature. You know, they're not really the type of people who are like heavy like detail oriented or heavy like plant like based. Like, you know, these are more the people who would be like, go with the flow, let's wing it, you know, let's do something on the fly. This is like basically Sagittarius energy all day, every day. And they're very, you know, being that they have all this fierce, adventurous energy, you know, they definitely are a fan of intellect and things of that nature. And they could be very, very great teachers. And they also, with that adventurous energy, you know, it just put me in mind of they like to travel. And I can definitely say this is personally true because I know I dated 2 Sagittariuses in my life, and it was never a dull moment as far as in like having something to do, because either if we weren't traveling out of town somewhere, we were definitely traveling within our city, and it was just definitely just like a different adventure. So, you know, with Sagittarius is, you know, they're always down for seeing new things, experiencing new cultures, maybe experiencing new, just different things. They're all for that all day, every day. So, again, I did mention that they were very spontaneous, you know. So, with the spontaneous ability, you know, I like to say, I'm not going to say almost anything goes, but this can kind of get Sagittarius into trouble because, you know, they're already adventurous, you know, they're already kind of intellectual, you know, and they're kind of like, you know, they bring that fire energy to whatever they put that attention to. So, you know, if that can get them into trouble, especially if they're not really, say, it depends on where they are in their consciousness. I'll put it that way. So, you know, spontaneity without really a direction can equal, you know, destruction, you know, depending on, you know, some Sagittariuses. But they're normally go-getters. I know when they set a plan out, especially, I can know personally, like, especially when it comes to, like, work, making money, just anything, just they put their mind to as far as, and they're going to get it done. 10 times out of 10, they're going to get it done. I know that about a Sagittarius, you know, especially with both of my personal experiences, with both of my exes being Sagittariuses, they will get shit done. They're very blunt, you know, and how they deliver things. And I personally admire this about Sagittarius because, you know, I'm kind of that way in a sense, you know. I like to say I've gotten better over the years, but, you know, I just kind of feel that it is a part of my personality. I'm just mindful that, you know, some people may take it differently, but I admire this trait about Sagittarius is because I feel like you'll definitely always know where they're coming from. That's one thing you don't have to really question about a Sag. Like, if they like you, they like you. If they don't like your ass, they will let you know. You will know it. So they're very straightforward to the point, especially when it comes to matters like that, which I also admire. So, you know, I feel like, say, just hypothetically speaking, if I was to, say, rob a bank, I would probably do it with a Sagittarius. Simply because I know they'll be about that life with me, and our energy kind of matches on, you know, how we like to get things done. And, you know, I feel like the Sagittarius would be the perfect partner in crime. Aside from any earth sign I would do a heist with, it would definitely have to be a Sagittarius because they are dope. And I know that if we get into something, they'll definitely have my back and I'll have their back. And, you know. So the Sagittarius is definitely an energy I would probably do that with. Probably, maybe in Aries too, because I know I did say in my last video that Aries bring out like the kid immature portion in me, and I feel like I can be a kid around Aries and not feel guilty about it. And I kind of feel this way around Sagittarius too, because I can say in my relationships I felt like I could, express like the kid like childlike part of myself without any issue, and I was fully supported in my immaturity to a certain point. But yeah, I definitely admire that about Sagittarius. Also, I know when it comes to parties too, they're aside from Leo and Aries, they're the life of the party too. It's just something about fire signs all across the board. They just like attention, even though the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius definitely go about getting attention and just being a life of the party in different ways. They still end up being a life of the damn party. Especially with Sagittarius, they're very social. I haven't really ran into a Sagittarius that's not really social in one form or another. That's all across the board. Even with your more introverted Sagittarius, it's like even once you get to know them, they become very social. So, they're not the type of people to sit in the corner and, not speak or hide from people. They like social environments. They like social climates. They're a social sign. So, with Sagittarius, I also like that they have the ability to, process information and like kind of like break it down and disseminate it in a way that's very understandable. And that was one quality I admired the most about my ex. Like anytime I had any issue, because this is when I was in college, like I would bring it to him and like he would make the shit make sense. Like what I made a mountain over, he just chopped it up, delivered it, and I was just like, oh, okay, so you mean to tell me I went through all this heartache and did all this, and you just came over here within 5 minutes, processed the information, disseminated, and just gave it back to me like I was tripping. So I can say Sagittarius are very good at just processing information and basically breaking it down in a way that's understandable for many different audiences. I felt like even if I tried, to not understand something, dealing with him, he was going to have me understand it before we got done. So, and I can say a lot of my learning points came from Sagittarius because of that point. They just have a way of breaking down information in a way that's palpable and understandable. And like, I really admire that because you have a lot of teachers who they get so used to teaching and presenting information in a way that in a style that they're used to and that they understand it, that sometimes they're not mindful that they kind of have to cater to different styles of learning. And Sagittarius is very good at this, and I think they do it without even trying, because it's not like they're trying so hard to get people to understand them, because they communicate themselves in a way that's thoroughly clear and understandable. Now depending on the Sagittarius, it may be blunt how it comes out, but you will understand. That's one thing you can say about a Sagittarius, you will understand. So again, that was my quick series for what I admire and like about Sagittarius. Make sure again, y'all, if you all have any interest in any handcrafted candles, make sure you stop by Instagram and hit your girl up on earthgoddess_candles and question me about any sets I have, and I'll definitely answer your questions. And that was it for my Sagittarius video. Make sure you sit through my 12 zodiac series for what I like for the rest of the 12 zodiac signs, and I will see you all in the next video.